Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas event on my channel. And today I find myself in the kitchen because I want to share with you guys a very special recipe that I like to make for breakfast almost every day. It is a staple in my diet, and hopefully it'll help you think of something for a special Christmas breakfast for your special someone. So this is going to be pretty much pancakes as the title suggests, but it has a healthier twist to it, and also you can do it easily no matter what cooking level you are at. I mean, if you're a novice and don't know how to boil water, I think you will still be able to follow along and be able to create this great, stunning breakfast for your special someone, be it your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, whoever it may be. This is the one for you on that Christmas day. So let me head on down, show you the ingredients, and then we'll get right ahead and get started with the recipe. Here we are down here on the counter, and I really don't have a stand or like a tripod for my camera, or in this case the camera on my cell phone. So this will have to do for now, getting some leg workout in as I squat to reach your level. Anyway, what you need is a banana. Ripe is best, but if you have a yellow banana, that's fine. If you have a green banana, I don't know what you're doing, you're a psycho. We need an egg, a medium or large egg. That is up to you, because that is mainly going to be the moisture in this recipe. We need also oatmeal, which is in this container here, and then we have some pre-made oatmeal that I just stuck in the fridge. What this is essentially just oatmeal, like the grains, the oats, put into some buttermilk and then just left in the fridge. This you can leave in the fridge for a while, and it is pretty much safe in the fridge. And then you can take it out, kind of like sourdough starter. Take a spoonful or a certain amount and then just chuck it in. Of course, we also need baking soda or bicarbonate of soda, or you can use baking powder. I've used them both and they both give similar results. I think baking soda gives off more fluffier pancakes than baking powder, but essentially they both will work. So if you have baking powder at home, please go ahead and use that. Of course, when serving, we need maple syrup and you need a bowl. I'm going to be using a frying pan. How do you make this recipe? Well, the banana is the starter. This is going to be the base. So you just peel the banana. Next, what you want to do is grab a fork, just mash it up. Simple as that. Just mash it up into a paste. Now, if you're not really a fan of bananas, or if you're not a fan of the texture, well, good for you, because we're mashing it up and you won't taste it at all. If you hate bananas because of the taste, this will pretty much mask it up very well. So no need to worry, because the banana is going to be pretty much there to provide the consistency of a good pancake mixture. Remember, there's no sugar going into this, so it's another healthy option if you want some pancakes for breakfast. Next up, take your egg, you crack it, and you put it in there as the next moisture bit of this mixture. Another tip for cooking: don't crack an egg on the edge of a surface, because the shells will get in there. What you do is just smack it on a flat surface like your countertop, and then just peel it open and crack the egg in. That is the easiest way and the safest way of cracking an egg, because you don't want that shell going in there. So crack it on a surface and then just chuck it in there. Then you take the egg and mix it in with your banana, and this will be the wet mixture starter. So you just mix it up until you have a mixture of banana and egg. If you've ever made meringue before or know about meringues, meringues are pretty much beaten egg whites, and the fluffier they get, the more fluffed up they get in the cooking process. So if you want to add a little fluff from the egg, you just have to beat the egg with the banana so they are nice and incorporated, and there will be a bit of air that goes into the egg, so it'll be adding some help to the fluffy making process of the pancake. So that is in. Next up, we are going to take our oatmeal mixture from the start, the buttermilk and oatmeal. If you are lactose intolerant, or if you are vegan, or if you're vegetarian minus the dairy products, the other thing you can do is use oat milk or a milk substitute and put the oats in that. Like if you've made overnight oats before, It's just oats and some kind of liquid. Leave it in the fridge overnight and it'll work. I mean, if you don't want to do this overnight, you can probably leave it for approximately an hour or two in the fridge and then get cooking and it'll be fine. So in with the mixture, I like to use approximately 1 tablespoon full, sometimes 2. Depends on how much gets taken out. I would say approximately 2 tablespoons servings of that. So 2 tablespoons heapfuls of that, and then we can mix that in here. Fork is unnecessary at this point, but if you want to save up on less stuff to clean up, you can use the fork to mix it in, but since we already have the spoon, fork will be substituted and the spoon will do some of the work. Mix that in, and also at the same time add approximately half a cup of oatmeal. So I like to eyeball this because, to be honest, I really can't be bothered to measure, and I think measuring can get tedious sometimes, and when you cook, it's just based on feeling. People say baking is like a science where you have to follow the rules by the T, but I disagree because it really much depends on the atmosphere, the altitude, the conditions that you're in. If you're baking on a rainy day, sometimes you need more of the dry ingredients. When you're baking on a very dry day, dry sunny day, you need more of the wet ingredients. So it very much varies on your conditions. Also, altitude is a whole other issue with baking. So really, I like to eyeball a lot of stuff, see if it works out or not, because sometimes when it is a little too thick, you want to add a little more mixture. So the way to do that is just add water in this. If you find your mixture feeling like, you know, concrete or like very overdone oatmeal, then just add water and it'll be okay. If you want to add another egg, that's also very possible, and you can do that too. So we have a nice thick mixture going here. So that is perfect. And this is when we add a little bit of baking soda. Today I'm using bicarbonate of soda, but you can also use baking powder if it's easier for you. So approximately a teaspoon. It should be enough to see some bubbles forming in the pancakes. So just stir that in as well. And make sure it is well incorporated, because you don't want a pocket of baking soda just sitting in one of the pancakes and then you get a mouthful of baking soda. I mean, if your goal is to prank your significant other or your friend while making this, sure, go ahead, by all means. But we are trying to win some brownie points with our significant other with this recipe. Some salt, just like a tiny pinch of salt. Always season the batter. Incorporate that in as well. No need for a pocket of salt in one of the pancakes. If you are a gym freak, a fitness freak, and need your protein, this is where you add your protein. I usually like to add my protein, so I will be adding protein to this as I make it. This is optional again. Usually a serving will do nicely. That's in. And now we mix it in. Pretty much all of that was the base of the pancake. So if you want to add your own flavor to it, then by all means you can put whatever you want in there. Other kind of flavorings can go in there. Chocolate chips can go in there. Blueberries can go in there. That's when you start getting creative. Like, you can add whatever you want in there as soon as that is done. So that is the base. Now we also want to add some spices, right? What I like to add is a bit of cinnamon. So approximately a tablespoon of cinnamon. Depends on how much cinnamon you like. And then some ginger. I have some ginger here. Tiny bit of ginger in there as well. Yeah, so you can pretty much add anything you like, and that goes in. So we got a nice cinnamon chocolate swirl here. I've gone for the chocolate protein powder, that's why. But instead of protein powder, you can add cacao powder. Maybe some hot chocolate mix can go in there if you want that extra sweetness boost. But yeah, that is all up to you. The base ingredients and recipe will be in the description and exact measurements. But again, as I say, test it out, see how the ingredients mix together, and if you need more of other stuff, by all means add all the other stuff as required, be it water, be it more of the oats, be it more of the egg, whatever you want, all up to you. Now that the mixture is done, we are going to turn on our pan. Usually go for a medium heat and then bring it down accordingly. I usually start at medium high so that the pan gets pretty hot and then drop it down as needed. Pancakes usually cook on a medium low heat anyway, so start off at a little bit of a higher temperature and then you can always bring it down. All right, so for oil, we are going to go for some olive oil. A nice dosage of that will go in, approximately a teaspoon of it, not too much. If you want to use butter, by all means you can use butter. But we are staying health and fitness here, so we are going to use olive oil. Swirl that around so that it is nicely spread out on the pan. And then when you feel like the pan is ready, start adding the mixture into the center. If you want nice circular pancakes, you want to keep the mixture flowing through the middle and then letting gravity take care of the rest and spread it out. If you want to make creative shapes, by all means, go ahead. This is where you get creative, but the cooking process should be always the same. So, adding the mixture to the center of the pan, letting gravity take care of the rest and spreading the mixture out. That is good. And if you need to help it along, by all means, spread it out a little bit and we should be in business. When you start seeing a lot of bubbles form on top of the pancake, that's when you bring out a spatula and start taking a look. If the pancake starts lifting off, then that's a good sign, and flip. Give it a confident flip and you should be doing well. And there you have it. This is the final result of those pancakes. I like to serve mine with a bit of apple, but you can put whatever you like on top as well. These are the fluffy pancakes that I make that are both nutritious and healthy compared to those cheap ones you can buy at a store. Those can get very unhealthy, so if you would like to provide something healthy for your friends or for your family, then this is the way to go. I hope that you try this recipe out, win some brownie points on Christmas Day with your family. Maybe your kids wanted pancakes and you can make these easily and also provide them with a healthy, nutritious start to the day. If you did make these pancakes, please hit me up in the comment section down below. If there are ways to improve this recipe, please also let me know. You can also hit me up on the social media sites that you see on screen. I would love to hear your thoughts and the response from trying these out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I love sharing food stuff and I'm always into cooking, so I hope to make more of these in the near future if you like them. So if you like this recipe and like this video, please leave a like, smash that subscribe button so that you are subscribed to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when the next upload goes up. I'm loving these videos. I love creating videos and I hope you enjoy consuming them and watching them. So thank you so much for the support so far. Until the next video, please take care of yourselves and each other. And thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish